Why are masks so controversial? It would seem to us that wearing a mask in public is as obvious as using a tissue to blow your nose. But millions in America today refuse to wear masks, even if it means potentially saving thousands of lives.
The CDC provided us confusing messaging concerning the nature of COVID and didn't endorse mask wearing until early April, after it was declared a national emergency. This can be chalked up to two factors: political backlash and fear of losing credibility.
The political climate around COVID has been out of control due to differing viewpoints on handling the pandemic. Since the president was against mask protocol, the CDC followed suit and delayed with mask guidelines until harsh backlash from angry citizens.
The CDC wanted to maintain credibility by utilizing studies that were not deemed inconclusive and only considered influenza, so more people will be convinced. At the same time, the CDC also did not want to incite mass panic, as many have seen in the past, and wanted to keep masks and other supplies available for the frontline workers.
The CDC did not recommend masks until early April. Nearly 3 months since the first confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the US, it has served as a catalyst for the current lockdown situation. As a result of late messaging, many citizens in the US have been divisive on the issue of wearing masks.
Some have come to the conclusion of mask wearing to be a violation of our amendment and protest outside. Since the explicit goal was to demonstrate against social distancing, many cases ensued due to close contact and little to no mask wearing. Many studies of the positive aspects of wearing masks have been highlighted as a result, to convince the general public that a high percentage of our population needs to wear masks in order for the pandemic to slowly end. Our American culture did not include mask wearing, so we couldn't adjust the culture in the amount of time the CDC gave us to adapt.
As a result, the trust in the CDC, or at least in the White House, has diminished to many Americans, which makes for an increased difficulty to control the population during another pandemic. The adverse results of this distrust can be seen currently in Iran, where the pandemic has skyrocketed and led to many deaths, even in the government itself.
The lack of foresight with the CDC left America vulnerable to infection and disaster inflicted by COVID-19. Lessons we can take from this confusion could be to take note of other countries' responses to the pandemic and to have more foresight. Otherwise, we could be losing track of what is most important to America, its people, and its freedom. Thank you.